Hey everybody, this is Billie Jean Teetsy and I'm coming to you live again from Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all know me as hashtag Keto Boss Girl 75. Grab your kids, grab a piece of pen and paper, and let's get making some Saturday night desserts for those that are quarantined in and can't go anywhere. These are going to be so much fun. We are making chocolate chip chaffles with homemade ice cream. And I'm going to give you everything you need to make them from home, and I'll show you all the ingredients all the way. So as you're hopping on, say hey, drop a 1 if you're watching me live, drop a 2 if you're watching my replay, tap my face and click follow to follow me on Facebook when I do my lives for Keto Kitchen. So tonight is chocolate chip chaffles and homemade ice cream. And I'm going to get started because we got to get the ice cream going. That takes about 20 minutes for it to process in the ice cream maker. So I'm going to start with showing you the ice cream and what's in it, and then I'm going to get it in the maker and get it started. So I'm going to move you guys just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to move you up a little bit too. I just want to make sure that you guys can see everything I'm doing over here. All right, so the ice cream maker I'm using is this one. This is the ice cream maker I use. And it comes with a book, and it's got a ton of recipes in it. Now, I have finagled this recipe to be a little more keto friendly. I have taken the milk out of it, and I have added coconut milk. Sorry, I was trying to clean my screen off. I've added coconut milk to it, and I have taken out regular sugar and added monk fruit sweetener. So I'm going to show you what goes in it, and then I've already got it pre-mixed because you have to mix it ahead of time and let it sit in the fridge 1 to 2 hours. I usually mix mine the night before, because I like to let it sit overnight. I feel like the flavor's a lot better if you let the mixture sit overnight before you just throw it in there. So again, for anybody hopping on, we're doing chocolate chip chaffles with homemade ice cream, and this is the ice cream maker I'm using. You can get it from Amazon. And I have, they give you a book that's recipes, and I have converted this recipe to be keto friendly. So I'm going to grab the bowl real quick, and I'm going to show you what goes in this. So the bowl has to go in the freezer. Your bowl has to be freezing. So if you can see, it comes with this, and I keep it in my freezer so that way I can have it anytime I want to use it. And you just put it together like this. It's very simple. This thing is like the easiest thing to use, so you guys can see what it looks like. It's just a one-touch little button. It's so simple. So the ingredients that go in the ice cream for if you want to make it keto friendly. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. A 1/4 cup of monk fruit plus 2 tablespoons. So that's the regular monk fruit sweetener, the white one. And then I use this coconut milk in mine, and it takes 1 cup, because this ratio is 1 cup to 1 cup of milk. So I replace the milk with coconut milk to make it keto friendly. And then you get 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract in it. All right, and then what you do is you take your coconut milk, your monk fruit sweetener, and a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and you put it in a bowl and you blend it up. And then once the sugar is dissolved, you will add your creamer, the heavy cream, and the vanilla at the end. And then you put it in a container. Thank you. Promise, how are you? I love it. She did such a great job on it today. So then you'll put it all in a container and put it sealed lid and put it in your refrigerator overnight or for 1 to 2 hours. I always do overnight. I like it the next day because it smells delicious and it tastes really good. So then you're going to have your machine ready to go. So I'm going to plug mine in. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on because you have to have it on because it starts in the on position. And I slowly add in my mixture. So this is my ice cream mixture and it's made keto friendly. I replaced the milk with coconut milk and I replaced the regular sugar with monk fruit sweetener. And I kind of let it all get down in there because I really like the flavor of this. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I did a test run on this before. Whoops, that might help to make sure my game is locked on. There we go. I did a test run on this to make sure that it was going to come out right. Because I didn't want to do this on TV and have it, or on live and have it not come out right. So, we're going to let this ice cream sit. It takes about 20 minutes for it to make. So I'm going to put it aside. And I'm going to show you guys how to do a chaffle. So chaffles, I'm going to move you back a little bit so you guys can see me better. I got my chaffle maker. Look at this thing. Seriously. It's a little bit bigger than the palm of your hand. Amazon, less than $10. It makes one chaffle at a time. No more wasted recipes for me. I felt like I was wasting my mix. So, I'm going to go ahead and plug my chaffle iron in. So it can start getting warm, and I'm going to put it over here so you guys can see it. And I'm going to show you what ingredients goes in this chaffle. So we are making a chocolate chip keto chaffle tonight. And I will post the recipe at the very end for you guys. Alright, so my chaffle maker is warming up. So it takes 1 egg. And I'm only going to make one right now. So you do 1 egg, as you guys can see. And I'm going to rinse my hands real quick. Not because of coronavirus, but because of salmonella and whatever else comes with eggs. You never know. Alright, so we're going to mix the 1 egg. It takes 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, a half a teaspoon of coconut flour. So coconut flour. If you don't like coconut, guys, you can always do a conversion chart to almond flour. Now, sometimes the coconut flour doesn't taste and stuff, sometimes it does. My family doesn't care for coconut. I don't mind it. So, let's see, this is a half a teaspoon. Actually, my husband doesn't care for coconut. I don't mind it. I think it tastes good. I just don't like to eat it. I don't like the texture of a coconut, of biting into it. And then it's going to be 1 3/4 teaspoons of monk fruit sweetener golden. This is the brown one. This is the one you use for baking, not the white one. The classic is white sugar. So 1 3/4 teaspoons. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. All right. So 1 3/4 teaspoons again of Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. I don't even know how to say their name. I really don't. But, and then you're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So there's my 1/4 teaspoon again. I like this recipe because I don't have to have 15 million measuring things for it. All my other recipes seem to have like 1 trillion measuring spoons all over the place for this stuff. Okay. And then a pinch of salt, and again, I use pink Himalayan in my grinder. There's my pinch of salt. And then you will use chocolate chips, but we won't use those yet. Oh, it looks like my dash is ready. Wow, that little thing heated up quick. And then we're going to mix everything together in the bowl. And we're going to put it on the dash and cook it. But first, I'm going to spray my dash with a little bit of avocado oil. If if I don't bust the thing first. Avocado oil. So I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. Tell me what you guys are doing. I want to know. What's everybody quarantined to? Are we watching TV? Are we just hanging out tonight? Hanging out with family and friends? Alright, so I've mixed this pretty good, as you can see. And now I'm going to put it in the dash. Alright, so it says pour half of the batter onto the bottom plate of the waffle maker. And then we're going to sprinkle a few chocolate chips. Now I'm using, it's called Baked Believe. And Walmart carries it. They're sugar-free and they're cheaper than Lily's. Although I do love Lily's. I'm using white chocolate chips tonight. So, and I have not opened these yet. Oh, they smell good. Sorry, I have to smell. I smell in everything and I taste everything before I use it. So, we're going to put half of this in. And then we're going to put chocolate chips on top. And then we're going to close it, it says. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a bowl out to put this chaffle in when it's done. And I already have a batch of ice cream done, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done. But that is looking pretty good. Alright, so here we go. I'm doing half of the recipe. And I always like to start in the middle and work my way out, so that way I know I'm covering all of the little things. Because you want to make sure that it covers all of your little thingies, that you don't have, you're not short. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to close it. And we're going to let that cook. It says 3 to 4 minutes. So while that's cooking, I'm going to pull out my other batch. Sorry, I forgot what I was thinking. My other batch of ice cream so you guys can see what it looks like. And then hopefully by then the chaffle will be almost done and we can put everything together. So tell me what you guys are doing tonight. Talk to me, everybody. Everybody's so quiet tonight. I know everybody's kind of quarantined in. Sorry, I'm having a problem with my phone here getting rid of something there. Okay, there we go. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to grab the ice cream I made earlier. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Oh, wow. Should have put a plate under that. So, this is the ice cream I made earlier. This is how much came out of my thing, so it's almost half of a container. It makes 10 cups. So you get 10 cups of ice cream in it. Oh, that's a little hard. I'm used to getting it right from the machine. It doesn't usually make it to a container in my house. And I don't know where my ice cream scooper went. It's probably in the dishwasher, no, with my kids. So, let me let that sit out for a few minutes. But you get about a half a container like this, full of ice cream. And usually with this kind of ice cream, you have to let it sit out for 5 to 10 minutes before serving it. This is interesting, this little waffle maker thingy. So you guys can see it. It's different. And I usually try to test it, the ice cream, when I'm making it to make sure it tastes okay. Okay, so I'll be done in a few minutes. And I'm going to find my ice cream scooper real quick. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. So now that I have my ice cream scooper, the chaffle's almost done. All right. Needs another minute. It says it should be a little bit crispy. So I'm just waiting for it to crisp up a little bit. Okay. So we're going to take that out. That's hot. Please don't be stupid like me and try and grab it. It's a little warm. And I'm going to put it in the bottom of the bowl. It looks like it's got a really good flavor to it. I'm going to add a couple little chocolate chips to it. And I'm going to go ahead and get the next one going. Because the recipe makes 2. So you're going to get 2 chaffles. Unless you have a bigger waffle maker like the other one I have, it will make, you could actually get 4 out of it. So I'm going to put some more chocolate chips in there, and I'm going to close it and let it sit. And then here's my chaffle, and I put some extra chocolate chips on it. And then I'm going to take my homemade ice cream. Hey, Kenneth. Now, if you prefer almond milk, you can swap out and do a conversion to almond milk, but this is how it comes out. So you can see. So there's your chocolate chip chaffle with homemade ice cream on it. My suggestion is always use ice cream as it's fresh out of the machine, because then it's at its softest. This is a little bit harder because it was in the freezer. And when you make ice cream with heavy whipping cream, it tends to become flaky if you don't let it sit. Oh, hi Michelle. Hey Christy. Thank you, Christy. Michelle. I'm sorry. Kay. Not Michelle. Kay. This is my ice cream maker. It's a Cuisinart. And my father-in-law bought it for me for my birthday last year, and I believe he got my sister-in-law to order it from Amazon. So I think you can probably get it from Amazon, and I want to say it was probably under $80 for it. Somewhere, give or take. I didn't look it up to see. I just know that it came in a box from Amazon. But that's the one I use. And it has a ton of recipes inside of here if you're not doing sugar-free options. But because I do sugar-free and keto, I swap my sugar out for monk fruit. So you have to do the conversion chart on that. You'll have to go on Google and do the conversion from regular sugar to monk fruit. How is it, Kenneth?
Not bad.
How's the chaffle?
Good.
Okay. So my son is behind me so you guys can see. He's back here eating it. And he said it's good. He's behind me. He's the one you're hearing digging in the bowl. So you can use the conversion chart on Google to conversion your ingredients over to make it keto friendly if you want, or low carb, or however you want to do it. I swapped out the milk in the recipe for coconut milk. You can also use almond milk. I hear almond milk does work a little bit better. I just haven't tried it, and I hate to buy a big thing of almond milk and only use it for this recipe because I don't use it for anything else. So, and then I swapped out the sugar for monk fruit. So you just have to look at the conversion charts and conversion from there. So, ice cream is almost done. Just a few more minutes. It definitely takes about 20 minutes. And it's almost ready. And you guys will get to see how soft it is. And I'm going to make another one of these. for my husband. So what is everybody doing tonight? Anybody watch any movies? I think we're going to rent a movie on, I believe Amazon has The Invisible Man. Anybody watching movies tonight? Since the whole entire world is quarantined in. I do leave my chaffle just a little bit longer to make so it gets a little crispier. But that's what it looks like. There's your little chaffle. And I put it in the bowl. And I throw a little extra chips on it. And the ice cream is almost done, guys. Just a couple more minutes and it'll be ready to go. But it's gonna come out and it fills a container like this. But just as a reminder, with ice cream that you make with heavy whipping cream, you have to let it sit out for 5 to 10 minutes or it flakes like bread, like croissants in the oven. When you take them out and they're all flaky or biscuits, flaky biscuits. Was it good? You ate all of it.
No.
Oh, you're waiting for the ice cream? So we're just waiting on the ice cream. Which is almost ready. So, anybody watching movies tonight? Talk to me, guys. Tell me what's going on. Alright. We're getting ready to serve up dessert. How's the chaffle, Kenneth?
Good.
Chaffle good?
Yeah.
Ice cream is almost ready. We're just waiting for the ice cream to get done so I can put it on the chaffle. So you guys can see what it looks like when it comes right out of the machine. I'll be right back. I probably should have took it out sooner. You know the taste? It's because we've had it before.
Okay.
He says he knows the taste of the ice cream. I'm like, you should. We've had it before. I use heavy whipping cream in most of my recipes. Alright, so the ice cream should be almost done. We're just waiting for it to finish. It's almost there. It looks so good. It's almost done, guys. Once the ice cream's done, we're going to put it on top of the chaffle. So I took a chaffle and I split it in half because me and hubby don't eat that much. And then I'm going to put this homemade ice cream on it and serve it up. And there's dessert on a Saturday night for dessert and a movie. Sorry guys, I lost you for a second. Alright, so I'm just waiting for the ice cream to finish. It's almost ready. I know I've been saying that, but I can see that it's up. It gets up higher to the top as it gets closer to being done. So I'm just waiting for it to finish. And usually I run it for about 20 minutes. Because that way it gives it time with the freezer. But the thing is the biggest part is making sure that your bowl is frozen. So that has to be, it needs to be like 12 hours in the freezer before you use it. All right, guys. So you can see, I'm going to turn you. You can see how it came out, and it scoops just like that. Do you want more ice cream?
No, good.
Okay. And you put some on there, and you can put a little bit of chocolate syrup on it. You could do a little bit of chocolate chips. I did white chocolate, so just like that with the chocolate chip chaffle, and there you go. There's dessert on your Saturday night. Thank you for joining me, guys, and I hope everybody has a good Saturday night quarantine at home, and I will see you next time. Have a good night. Love y'all. Bye.